Guys, it's Eyeshadow. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be doing a Queen of Hearts and also a Mad Hatter makeup tutorial. I'm really excited for this because this has been one of my all-time favorite movies, like since I was like old enough to watch it. And I know y'all probably call me like a Gen Zer or young whatever, but I love the live action one. I don't know, I just love it so much. I just think it's so like beautiful. But yeah, so the first look that we're going to do today is the Queen of Hearts. I made a little crown, which this is what it looks like. It doesn't look exactly like hers, but I just made it out of cards because like y'all know her whole like cards thing, and I think it's really cool, so I made this. But before I put it on, I just want to talk about my hair for a second because I literally spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out my hair. I just put it in like two little like, well, there's hair out in the back, and then I did like two poof things that like look like a heart a little bit, or at least that's what I tried to like accomplish. I don't know if y'all think it looks like a heart or not, but either way, I think it's pretty cute. So I just wanted to show you guys that I still think it's pretty cute. So now that I showed you guys the whole hair, I'm gonna put on the crown now. I think it's super cute. Oh, look how cute that is, guys. So I don't know if you guys know, but these twists are crochets. So I'm just gonna take a crochet twist. This looks really ridiculous, and I'm gonna wrap it around the pink just so you can't see it as much, just because like it's kind of irking me a little bit. By the way, to make this crown, I just took cards and basically fanned them out and hot glued them together, each of them together, and then I put them into a circle, and then I just like stenciled out the points. It's pretty easy. I found the like DIY on Pinterest, so like I didn't come up with it. I'm sure you guys will be able to find it if you like look it up. So like that's why I didn't really do like a video on how I made it, because I just found it on Pinterest. And I didn't do a video on how I made the hat in the next look because it literally was like a catastrophe. It took forever. So look, as you guys can see, that just like disguises the pink, and I'm also going to do the same on the side, but it just disguises it. Perfect. So cute. Okay, so now we're gonna get started with the tutorial. I know you guys are probably gonna be so mad at me, but in the next makeup looks of the Mad Hatter one, I already made my face kind of light and white, and I don't know, guys, I'm like feeling kind of tan. I'm like living for my skin color right now, so don't hate me, but I think I'm gonna do this in a regular skin tone way because I just want my natural skin complexion for once. So don't be mad at me, but I mean, this is gonna be a glam Queen of Hearts. So yeah, we're gonna keep the same skin tone, but we're gonna do some other things. So first, let's do eyebrows. So yeah, this is gonna be very glam, guys, because I just want it to be like glam. I just don't want it to look super like costumey in the way like full face paint blocking out eyebrows. Like I just don't want to do that right now. So by the way, did I tell you guys that this is episode 9 of my Spooktorial series? This is the final episode of my Spooktorial series. I'm so upset. I was thinking about posting another video like on the 31st on Halloween, but I don't know, I honestly haven't decided yet. But this is the final video in the series. Ugh, I'm flabbergasted. Okay, so now let's do the eyebrows. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them in regularly, except I'm going to make them black, and then after I fill them in, I'm going to go really close with concealer and make them skinnier, if that makes sense. I did this before in my Cruella de Vil one, but I'm going to try to like make them skinnier and also make them a little bit longer. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So first I'm just gonna fill them in with my regular brow products and stuff. If you want to block out your brows, by all means do that, but like I said, I just kind of want like a pretty glam, not that that's not pretty, but I just want like a pretty glam natural skin, because my skin has kind of been like thriving recently, so like I just want to do my natural skin. Okay, let's do the eyebrows. Okay, so I kind of have thick brows, so this is like, and I kind of just want them to be like natural, so I tried to like conceal them to make them a little bit thinner, but I kind of am liking the way that they look right now. So I don't know, like after I did my video yesterday, I'm just like, I just want kind of like, not that these are natural because they're dark, like I just kind of want it to be like costume but a little bit natural, you know what I mean? So now I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow, and I'm going to take the Juvia's Place, what is this concealer called? The Juvia's Place concealer, I guess, in the shade 16, and I'm just going to prime my eyes with this. We're taking a break from the Makeup Revolution. Nothing happened. I just want to see what this one is looking like with eyeshadow. And plus, I don't know if I said this already, but I filmed the Mad Hatter one first, so yeah, if it seems like it's like a little out of order, that's why. But yeah, I filmed that one yesterday, so now I'm just like, I kind of want just like a natural look. I'm trying to think if I want to do like how hers looks, like just a shape, or if I want to like do like a cut crease or something. I think I'm just gonna do like that shape, because like you really want it to be like pretty and like kind of like regular, but we still want to kind of like stick to like, so the like I figured out like in my series, that's like kind of what I did. I kind of did like a mix of glam and a mix of like sticking to the main look of whatever I'm recreating. So at first I'm just gonna stencil out where I want the eye look to be with my Milk Jumbo eye pencil, you guys already know. Actually, first I'm gonna powder my eyelid just because there's not gonna be eyeshadow all over it, and I don't want it to crease. So yep. So hers is a very like, the best way to describe it to me, it kind of looks like a, you know, like when you shine a flashlight, or like in drawings of when you shine the flashlight and it's kind of like this. So it's kind of like a triangle going out, but it's curved. If that makes sense. I am literally the worst person at explaining things, but I mean, like, you guys already know that. I think that's a pretty good stencil. So now we are going to take the CC Beauty palette, and we're going to take the dark blue, but we're also going to mix it in with a little bit of that like teal, like very light blue. Okay, so I actually kind of mixed like half the dark, half of the light, and it kind of made this pretty baby blue shade, and hers is really light. I think I was looking at like a saturated picture, then all the other pictures were like, I don't know, it was weird and confusing. But okay, so now I'm going to take that on just a small flat brush and basically just fill in that stencil. So you can see, first of all, my face is really oily and moisturized because I just put on primer, but you can see kind of white spots on the eye look. That's powder, so you really want to make sure you powder the CC Beauty palette, because especially if it's on the eyes, you don't want it to move. So I actually set it with eyeshadow first, and then I set it with airspun powder after, just so it's like really secure, just so you know it's not going anywhere. So I already put on my one primer, and I'm just gonna put on my second primer. So now I'm just gonna do my foundation. Like I said, I want to do my regular foundation, y'all. Please don't hate me. If you want to go all out and just be like all costume, or like be a little bit more like bam, like this is what I'm doing, you can do white face paint. You can mix white in with your foundation like I did in the next one that you're gonna see, the Mad Hatter. That's what I did. But yeah, I'm just gonna do regular now, just because, don't hate me y'all, I really want just regular skin, if I'm being honest. And also guys, I'm just kind of really proud of the way my skin looks right now. I mean, I have acne scar, but doesn't everyone? Okay, let me tell you guys something. This really works. Like, if you see it on like people talking about it on like Twitter, and you're like, do that really work? Baby, if you have like acne, or like I have PCOS, so I always have like ingrown hairs and stuff, and you like see like you usually use a face wash, but it never really gets rid of it, like the bumps and stuff. Try it, like it's like magic, honestly. I just am in love with the way my skin looks right now, guys. Hydration who? Like, we're coming for you, babes. Okay, so I put on a setting spray. I really like the way my face looks. I'm really happy that I did regular face. And now, I guess the next thing that we're gonna do is lips. And you already know how she does her lips. So I am gonna stencil it out just so I don't mess up. Guys, I have the shakiest hand like ever, so I like to stencil it out just so I can get a little like first-hand look of what it's supposed to look like. So I am going to use the NYX liquid suede lipstick in the shade Cherry Skies. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do her little mole, because she has a mole. Okay, so now I'm going to go off camera and put on a lash, and I'm actually going to do my bottom lashes, because she has like strip lashes, but I don't have any ones little enough to go on my bottom lashes, so I'm just going to put mascara on them. I'm going to do that off camera just because most of the time I'll get little mascara clumps under it, and it takes a while to like let it dry, then clean it up. So I'll put on a lash, do my bottom mascara, and then come back. Guys, I literally am in love with this look. So I put on a lash and I did my bottom lashes, and I guess this is like the finished look. I literally love this. If I had like, because this is just like a white t-shirt, if I had the whole costume like hers, like I would literally be so obsessed. But I love the little crown that I made. It was super easy to make, so I definitely recommend if you guys do this. I mean, you could also buy the crown, but this was, it looks super cute and it was super easy to make. But yeah, I love this look. So this is the finished Queen of Hearts, and I even tried to make my heart and my hair into like a little heart. Yeah, I guess thank you guys for watching this part of the video. If you want to see me do a Mad Hatter tutorial, then just keep on watching. Yeah, this is a 2-in-1, both Alice in Wonderland themed. But yeah, if you guys want to see me do the Mad Hatter, then just keep on watching. Thank you for watching. I'm really upset that this is the last Spooktorial video that we'll have, but I'll see you guys like, well, not only in the next part, but on Monday with like a regular video. But like, oh, no more Spooktorial videos. Obviously this is Spooktorial number 9. If you want to see the rest of my Spooktorial videos, they will be in the eye, but they'll also be down below. They're all in a playlist just for your convenience. But yeah, if you guys want to see the Mad Hatter transformation makeup tutorial, then just keep on watching. Okay, we in part number 2 to this video. I realized that I look crazy. Like, this orange isn't really a great orange color for the Mad Hatter. By the way, yeah, part 2 is Mad Hatter. As you guys heard me say in the first part, this is like one of my favorite movies, and when I was younger it was my favorite movie, like the movie. Like, I mean, it's nothing new, everyone loves this movie. So yeah, this was like my favorite movie. I just always wanted to be, I don't know, I just love, like, not that it's magic, but like magic, Wonderland, that type of like otherworldly stuff. So yeah, I did orange for Mad Hatter. I made a hat. It's huge, so I'm not gonna wear it during the thing, but I'll show you guys, and maybe I'll like put it in the background while I'm filming and stuff, and then maybe in the end I'll put it on. But like, it's really heavy, and like I said in my previous video, I have a huge head, and then on top of it, these twists just add like so much dimension, so that makes it worse. So I have to like make it, but I didn't put a hole in it, and I put it on a headband. It's just really heavy, blah blah blah, but I think it looks really cool, so I'll show you guys. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks really cool. I literally made this, I mean, it's a little like bent over here because I had to get it on the headband, but I literally made this from scratch with like cardboard and like a t-shirt that I had laying around. So this is what it looks like. I think it's really cool. I also made the crown. I'm sure I said it already in the previous clip. If it seems like I'm like not sure what I said, I'm filming this first before I filmed the Queen of Hearts, so that's why I'm like, I think I said that. I probably said that, but if I didn't, I made that crown as well. So yeah, I just made this. I think it looks really, really cool, and I'm pretty proud of it. I mean, the back is kind of a train wreck. Actually, not really, but yeah, so this is what it looks like. I think it's really cool. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll put it on after, because when I put it on, it's like very heavy. So I'll have it in the background while I'm doing my makeup and stuff, and then after, like when I'm done, I'll put it on. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, this is the hat that I made. I'm pretty proud of it. So let's take a good look at it. Let's continue to look at it. Fire. Okay. Okay, so as we can see, the hat's in the background. I mean, you can't really see it that much because it's blurred out. But okay, let's just get started on this makeup, or this video will be like 50 hours long. So I think I'm gonna do foundation first, because I'm gonna do my regular foundation, but I am gonna mix it in with a little bit of white. But I don't think I want to just use straight white. I think I'm gonna use my foundation and mix it in with a little bit of white. I mean, it'll look like light, but I think that's the goal. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my Fit Me foundation, and then I'm gonna take the CC Beauty palette. I'm gonna take the white and just scoop out some of that. I'm gonna use a good amount. So I want it to look like I purposely did it, not just like I'm wearing a foundation shade that's way too light for me, if that makes sense. I'll add some more white to it at the end, because it kind of just looks like I'm wearing a foundation. Like, I don't know how to pick my foundation shade. And now I am going to take a big flat brush, and I think I'm gonna, as concealer, I'm just gonna use the straight white just to make everything a little bit more whiter. We look crazy, but now we're gonna take the Airspun loose face powder, and we're just gonna set everything in place. We look so crazy right now, but so now moving on to eyes, we are going to do orange eyebrows, because as you guys know, he has orange eyebrows. So I'm basically just gonna brush my brow hairs up with a spoolie. On a flat brush, I'm gonna take my concealer, and I'm just gonna put it on my eyebrows. And the reason why we're doing that and not blocking them out completely is because you still want to see the brow hair. So it looks crazy right now, but like it's gonna be orange, and you want to be able to see the hairs. So we're gonna take the Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'm gonna take the orange on another flat brush. I'm just gonna pack the shadow onto my eyebrows. And it didn't look like that concealer was too much of a stark difference than my skin tone right now, so we're just gonna take that concealer and clean up the brows. So now let's move on to the eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna prime my lids with that same concealer. I'm gonna already put some of the white on there, but just to prime it a little bit more. I'm hoping this is gonna look bad. Like, it looks bad, so I'm hoping it'll eventually look good, because this is not looking good right now. What if I like went out like this, like not knowing that this wasn't my shade of foundation? Like, what if this was like my regular foundation and I was like, girl, it matches. What are you talking about? Okay, so as you guys know, he has purple, pink, then blue, and orange. I mean, it doesn't really matter which way you do it. I think I am going to do it like blue and orange, purple, pink. yeah, I guess first I'll do the blue. I'm trying to think if I want to set my eyelids. I think I am not going to, because I think I'm kind of going to do like a cut crease. Y'all know I'm a fiend for a good cut crease. So I'm going to take my Morphe blending brush and I'm just going to go in with Makeup Revolution X Alexis Stone palette, and I'm gonna go in with the second blue and then just start lightly going into the crease. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I really don't like working with blues because I kind of feel like they're hard to blend out. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's a user thing, but I think they're so hard to blend out. So just to like speed this up a little bit, because there is two looks in this video, so I'm gonna do blue. So on one eye, which is this eye, I'm gonna do blue on the top and orange, and then I'm also gonna do a cut crease. And then on this side, I'm gonna do purple and pink. And then after you guys like see me do that, I'll come back and like talk more about like what I'm doing next. But just to kind of get this out of the way, because this is a long part, and if I say it now, then I won't have to keep stopping and saying it, if that makes sense. So yeah. Also, if my camera like cuts off and I don't come back until the eyeshadow is done, that's also another thing you guys like will already know what I did basically. So basically just the colors that I mentioned, but I'm also going to add a cut crease to this. So I'm just like sitting here blending that out. Not much really, just a little like blending. So yeah, I did the eyes. I really like the way they look. I really like the way they turned out. I think it made the look definitely look more like, I mean, I literally just had on the foundation and I started tripping. But yeah, I think it looks good. So now we're gonna do like the contour, so, or like the bronzer. He has pink bronzer, as you guys know. So I'm just gonna take the Alexis Stone palette still, and I'm just gonna take this like blush brush that I use, and I'm gonna go in with the lightest pink, and I'm gonna start patting it into where I would like contour or bronze. I don't want to do too much at first to make it look super crazy, but you definitely want like a light color. And then he also has pink down the bridge of his nose, kind of looks like nose contour. I mean, it doesn't look like nose contour, but that's the idea. So I'm just going to take the second pink in the palette and just take it down my nose and kind of connect it to the eyeshadow. Okay, and we're going to add some highlighter just because it's like a costume, we still want to be glam. So I'm going to take the Cover FX Perfect Highlighting Palette. I told you guys this palette is fire. And I'm going to take the white, I'm going to take the two middle shades, mix those, and just put it basically where I would highlight at. So now we need pink lip, and I got these two. I think this one might be way too light, but Pink Lust and Respect the Pink from NYX Cosmetics. I think I'm gonna take Pink Lust. Why is it two? Pink Lust Passion Rose, because this looks more like his. And then I think we Gucci. By the way, with the eyeshadow, it kind of turned it out looking like a halo eye, but actually it's not a halo eye. So I just did a half cut crease, and in the beginning of the cut crease I just put like whatever color it was, so like purple or blue, and then like I put more concealer on the middle or like the outer part, and then I just blended it out. So it kind of looks like a halo eye, but period. Okay, so now I'm gonna go put on a lash. Okay, I already know that this looks ridiculous, but I made it, and we're not gonna just sit here and let it go to waste. So this is the finished look, guys. I forgot. Okay, yeah, this is the finished look. This is my hat. Like I said, I'm well aware that it's way too big, not even just for my head, just in general, like it's too high. That's a me thing, that's my fault. Obviously, I mean, it would be no one else's fault, but I like the way it looks on my head. It looks a little ridiculous, but I'm gonna zoom in so I can do the outro, because like I said, this looks a little bit ridiculous. So yeah. Okay, so this video was really fun because like I said, this has always been one of my favorite movies of all time. Like I said, it's not anything like unique or anything. This is like, I feel like this is lots of people's favorite movies. Yeah, I really liked filming this video because I never recreated like a movie that's like my favorite before, like in a way that they have stuff like this that you can recreate. Actually, I literally just did The Joker, and that's one of my favorite movies. So what am I talking about? I think because this movie has been a favorite of mine since I was like a kid, that it was just like really fun to do. And also the recreation, like in the beginning I was like, girl, this looks a hot mess, but I like how it came together in the end. And I don't know, I feel like it's like a metaphor for life. Like if something doesn't look good in the beginning, then keep trying and keep going at it with like everything that you have, and I guess eventually it'll like come out how you want it to, or eventually it will like transpire. I don't know, maybe I'm just annoying. But as for the Spooktorial series, this was my planned final look. I really like the way it turned out. Like I said, I wish this hat wasn't so dang big and like floppy and like flopping all over the place, but I really like how I created the crown in the first one. I don't know yet how it turned out. Like I said, I'm filming these out of order, but I'm sure it turned out great. Let's just have some faith in myself. But yeah, I really liked filming these videos for you guys. I mean, I said that already in my last video, but these videos were so fun to film. I'm so excited for next Halloween. I have like some cool video ideas planned and everything. Yeah, please recreate this look because it's fun. I mean, I didn't come up with this look. Like I said, obviously it's Alice in Wonderland, like, period, but it's really fun to do, especially if you love the movie. Like, it's just cool to see you as like something that you've always loved. Like, I just always loved this movie. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it as much as I liked filming it. Thank you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Turn on my post notifications to be notified every time that I upload. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.